Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is John and this is your Modern Tech Breakdown. Today I'm taking a look at the news that Meta has settled with the state of Texas for $1.4 billion over their misuse of facial recognition data. And stay tuned to the end. I'm going to squeeze in a little story about a new product from Meta. Let's jump into it. Here we have a story from the Wall Street Journal. Let's get right to the meat of the story. The state of Texas has reached a $1.4 billion settlement with Facebook parent Meta Platforms over the company's since discontinued use of facial recognition technology. The Texas Attorney General filed suit against Meta in February 2022, arguing that the company's capture of facial geometry in photographs uploaded between 2010 and 2021 had resulted in tens of millions of violations of the state's privacy protections for personal biometric data. Meta had shuttered the facial recognition system months earlier amid concerns from privacy advocates and regulators. The company said it would delete data related to the faces of more than 1 billion people. So the story is pretty straightforward. Meta was processing images as far back as 2010 and generating data that could be used to identify people in photos uploaded in the future. It's not hard to imagine how that'd be useful for Meta. It's also not hard to imagine how powerful that data set would be in the hands of, say, law enforcement or anyone else that wanted to trample on the privacy of ordinary citizens. Take your pick of a three-letter agency based in the East Coast of the United States. So it's not really surprising to me that they were forced to shut this down and wound up having to pay a 10-figure fine. But I do find another interesting angle with this story. What Meta was doing is not too dissimilar to what Apple does every day with their Face ID product that iPhone users use to unlock their phones. However, there's some very significant technical differences, and perhaps just as important, there are brand differences between what the two companies are doing. The biggest technical difference is that biometric data for Face ID doesn't leave the device and is stored in a secured part of the phone. Apple went to great lengths to explain how this would work when it rolled out this feature. Meta, on the other hand, simply went forward with processing images that were uploaded over a decade ago without asking for permission and without any technical safeguards. I think this is an example of when, quote, move fast and break things backfires spectacularly. And as I mentioned, Meta is not really trusted by ordinary users because they have a track record of doing things like this without much concern for privacy. So it's really not all that surprising given that the users of Meta's products are not their customers, their advertisers are, and Meta behaves accordingly and it has a poor reputation as a result. All right, so staying on the topic of Meta, they've announced a new product called AI Studio where users can chat with AI bots they create and configure based on what they want to engage with. Meta has been behind in the AI war for some time now, and they really need to find some use cases for the technology. I'm not really sure this is it. Do people really want to engage with AI like this? I certainly don't. I think there could be business uses where you have a virtual teammate that provides value to a project, but do people really want to casually chat in a social manner with AI? I just remain skeptical on this. And by the way, this new product sounds almost identical to the startup Character.ai. I hope those guys have a plan that's a little bit better than what Meta just rolled out. So good luck to that company. But anyways, that's enough Meta news for one day. As always, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.